Ah, Freddy. Are you ready for 2021? Oops. Driving the number 66 Mustang here at for the Bud Shootout. Sponsored by a maritime staircase. All glass, Mike's Hard Iced Tea, and Daggle Surveys. Woo boy, we're... Actually, we gotta make some slight tweaks. Saying as we're winning everything. Yeah, you're gonna be my friend. Hopefully with the adding the slight tweak to the difficulty will be it'll act like we've gone ahead, 15 years. We're starting to get older. So right first we gotta see about our team. This guy. That guy. That guy's better. Alright, cat can. Crew chief, what do we got? Alright. Our engine builder, 99 power. Yeah, okay. I think Xavier will probably be joining us in a bit, watching the qualifying for the O'Reilly race. Okay, this guy's like the in-between. Hi, Doodle. Welcome to 2021. So, yeah, okay, so they run out in 3 races. Oh, that one expires in 3 also. Yeah, we're in 2021. Oh, we got no current work though. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's head to the Bud Shootout. Actually, sorry, no, we're into the Clash now. Yeah, a year where stuff happened, yep. Alright. Let's head. We're headed to the track. For Daytona! Still what? They're Freddy? 21. That 21. Yeah, that was called Lala's championship. Why is BJ McLeod in the fucking shootout? Wait, there's only 11 in the... Okay.
MRN is live in Daytona Beach, Florida for today's NASCAR Winston Cup action in the pole shootout. Would you look at this field? It's going to be hard to pick a winner in this one.
Yeah, this is always a great race. Each driver has earned their spot by being a pole winner, which means we're in for some fast action. And
oh, hello.
What place to be than right here at Daytona.
We're about to start 2021.
I saw you were live, but I couldn't join in earlier to the Discord sooner because I was in the car when you went live. I was literally in the car with my dad.
Oh, okay.
Going from Walmart. Because somehow my mom misplaced her TV remote. We had to go pick up one at Walmart. Thankfully, it was one of those Roku ones where it's only like $10 on the low end, so...
Okay, first off, why the fuck is BJ McLeod in the Bud Shootout?
Second off...
And there's only 11 cars, so this is a really small field. Like, normally there's like, I don't know, 20 in this game?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. We are green for the Bud Shootout! Whoop.
All I know is I cannot wait for, once I've moved, because we're moving to Ohio again, ironically.
Ohio!
And here's the best part, I'm going to be like an hour and a half at most away from the nearest venue thing for a wrestling show I want to see.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right pass, buddy.
So I'm happy.
All clear, buddy.
I just noticed, yeah, there's 2 people that don't belong in this race that are in this race.
Gotta love that, don't you?
We got BJ McLeod, for whatever reason, and Garrett Smithley is in this.
Now, are the Daytona duels basically the same thing as the shootout?
No.
Just in the modern era? No?
No.
How are they different?
The duels have been around longer. The Clash was only introduced, I think, late 70s, whereas the duels were... Well, the duels... Well, the shootout is literally just basically a race for fun. Well, actually, it's a race for $1 million, but... Or used to be.
Well, one was for $1 million, but now it's primarily for fun, whereas the other one is for your position on the track if you're not qualifying on pole.
Yeah.
Decide which lane you start in. Got it.
Little Bow Wow starting on the pole. I think Bowman was...
I actually understood. I understood what you said without having to like have you explain it. Is something that's a rarity for me when it comes to things. You notice that?
Woo,
How often do you explain yourself and clarify for me? Wait a bit.
Yeah.
So is there anybody else that's in the field that shouldn't be in the field, or?
Well, David Ragu is in this.
Yeah.
Alright, we need a pit. Come down pit road. Bucks Lewis, Bucks this time by.
Just remind me this. What besides, because I think he's about Xfinity primarily, is there any other series that Alfredo's part of? And if so, when did he actually debut?
In NASCAR or the Cup Series?
Let's start with when he joined NASCAR first, and then you can tell me when he joined the actual.
I don't actually know when he's joined.
But his Cup Series debut is what season? Like what year?
I'm pretty sure it was 21. 21.
Anyone guns?
Yeah, 21 because he was full time for front row that year.
Apparently, he's been in NASCAR since 2018.
Okay, that would make sense.
So it's not too far off because him being up in the Cup within 3 years is pretty like a pretty average time frame, roughly, give or take.
Only thing is he was somebody that
they showed the good.
But he didn't really get there on skill. Well, I can't say that. He's actually pretty decent. But
what you're saying is like he didn't get through primarily through skill. He got there with some extra help, like with the money to be able to afford things. Which at least if he still has skill to go alongside it, then it's not as bad.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like it's one thing to just be there just on money alone. It's another when you can actually have the skill to back it up.
Oh, people are hitting each other coming off pit road. We're up to 5th now. Looks like leaders are coming down, the last 4 coming down pit road. That time by here in the Bud shootout. Actually, no, the Bush. Sorry, this is the Bush Light class.
Bush Light class.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, yeah, Anthony's never had a good team to race for.
Let me ask you this: do you think if he had a good team, he actually could be a contender?
Yes.
Because I feel like he could. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there one season where Milad Radman, the one that does the Real Radman YouTube channel, is associated with NASCAR, wasn't he like his spotter or something like that at one point? I swear he helped him with something at one point during one of the seasons.
Who was the spotter for who?
He was associated with Anthony Alfredo's team in some way. That's all I remember. Was
I
Real
have
Radman,
no clue.
who was a YouTuber.
I know who Radman is.
Yeah, he did a video talking about him being there for one of Alfredo's races at one point, like actually as part of like the pit crew thing. But I don't remember what job he had, but I just remember he was involved with the team, like involved, and not just like there as somebody that got access to be able to interact with him on a video, if that makes sense. Like you see at like wrestling conventions and stuff.
Honestly, I don't know. Because I don't really watch a lot of his stuff. Mainly because he drives like an idiot. And I can't stand people that do stupid shit on purpose.
One thing when you're doing it and it's by accident during a video, it's another when you're intentionally trying to be a bad driver.
Yeah.
For content. Like, go look at D. Gooden. His content, his primary thing is trying to drive properly. But he does have those moments where like he'll get distracted trying to talk about what's going on in the game. And how he got, went through the process of getting it set up, and then he'll have like a little mishap. But it's never like planned. That way.
Honestly, I don't really watch much of his content either.
He's really cool. He's pretty mellow with a lot of his content stuff too. I think my favorite thing he did, which I gotta get back into, it's older though, was D. Gooden did a Do It for Dale series that he had on, I think, NR 2003.
Okay.
And when I left off watching that series, of his version of the series, he had just had a
Lead changes were pretty
transfer
scarce.
student
Well, to be
living
honest,
with him
Joe, I'm a little
temporarily,
surprised
you know,
that
for
we didn't
the
have more leaders.
for a
Just
place
goes
to
to
stay
show that
during a
with the right
transfer.
setup and the right
Like him and
strategy,
another
you really
kid, his
can
son and another
dominate
kid,
a
or one of
NASCAR
his
Winston
kids or
Cup
whatever.
race.
The
Did like
66
a
car had a
foreign
very
exchange
solid
program
lead coming
thing.
to the checkered flag.
And that's the
But
last
it's a good
thing I
feeling to
remember.
know you can run the last lap without
And that was like
worrying
maybe
about who's
5
on your back
episodes into the
bumper.
series, and then I stopped watching because I was focusing on his newer stuff.
Ah.
So it's not that I don't care for it, it's just I got like so distracted with like his newer content trying to keep up with the new stuff that I completely forgot about it. Yeah, that stuff was genuinely entertaining. You know what's funny, by the way, not to like change from NASCAR to something else, but you know what's one vehicle that's been in the crew series that's actually had a Lego set with the same exact body and everything?
Wait, what?
Did you know that there's actually a car that's featured in the crew games that's actually got an actual official Lego set that people went nuts for around the same time the James Bond car set came out? You know how like Lego's now been doing like sets where you build like the full scale car design thing in like a you know, like the
Yeah.
like the size, like the die casts. There's actually a car that's in the crew that if you look up on Crew Motorfest's version of it, I don't know if it was in the other versions under the same design, is the exact same one that they were selling as a Lego set at one point when people were going nuts for the Lego build-a-car things. And it's the Chevy Camaro RS from 1969 Racing Edition. Same exact color, same exact shape, design, everything matched. I just don't know if it was in the other crew games though.
Oh.
Also, I guarantee if I told Freddie something that's happening related to wrestling that's not like going to a show, he'd be jealous. I don't know if he would be, but he might be. I will say this though, I'm definitely very quote-unquote into the industry, if that makes sense, because look at me, there's a wrestler that I was really good friends with that had me help him film behind the scenes when I was at one of the shows. He actually, I just reached out to him. He actually is willing to go make a custom song for me to use for a channel that I'm part of. Okay. WWE 2K League thing where you basically create your wrestler and then get custom music for them. I guarantee he'd be jealous because like how often do you hear somebody that's that into the business where they can actually have people willing to do stuff that's wrestling?
Oh, okay.
By the way, did any other, relating somewhat to NASCAR and also sticking to the crew, was there any other crew games in the series that actually had like actual NASCAR stock cars in the game, like based off of the current time frame that they were relevant to?
No, the only one was that Silverado. That was the only NASCAR vehicle in the entire game.
An actual, where it had like the actual NASCAR sponsor and stuff on it?
No, there was no sponsors.
So it's basically just a car that looked like one that you would see from NASCAR that you could customize to have the sponsors. Is what you're saying?
If I remember correctly, I think all you had was presets in the first crew game. Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically
You only had presets, so you only had fantasy paint
basically
schemes.
the last crew game to have anything NASCAR oriented, you couldn't even get like an actual skin to put like for a livery to put over the car. It was just a car that was used in real life in the game, kind of thing. That was just a standard model car, if that makes sense.
No, it's like, you know, like the EA NASCAR games with fantasy cars. That's basically what it was.
That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't have the ability like it does now, where you could get like a fan-made paint scheme that would actually be based off of a real car. It was literally just whatever the default stuff in game was.
Yeah.
Was the only options you had. So that means that this game, the Crew Motorfest, is probably going to be the first Crew Series game to have actual official NASCAR vehicles with their actual sponsors licensed in the game. Is what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And Freddie, to answer your question about depends on the wrestler, the thing is you wouldn't even know him because he's an independent talent. But if you look him up, his name is LJ Wash. Do not sleep on that dude. He is talented beyond belief. He can rap, he can wrestle, so
Cody
that.
Ware is on the fucking front row. Are you serious? I hope it's just because we're new point season and hasn't reset. So.
I guess what you're saying is you're just hoping it's based on what's going on with the current new season and it hasn't actually fully registered until the season properly goes, kind of thing.
Yeah, because I hope he's just like. Don't get me wrong. I like it when the game puts random people up in front that don't belong there. But I'm hoping it's not like 07 where Juan Montoya stayed there the entire season.
Yeah. Like you want it to be able to have variety, where it's like kind of like how the game is actually intended, where it's like it might start with one person on pole, and then all of a sudden the next week it's a different driver, and the next week it's another driver. Like the thing people want in the NASCAR games, randomness. Kind of like what they have with the Heat series, where like you might hear about a top tier driver like a Pagano, or a Busch, or a Larson, or whatever, right? They might have one race where they're having a great week and they're at the front end. The next week they could have car troubles and be at the back.
Yeah.
You want something like that. Exactly. I don't blame you. The Mazda Miata, the MX-5 Miata NA was actually in Need for Speed, wasn't it? In 05's Need for Speed? From 89? I think that version was
No, there was no Miata in that.
We sure?
Uh-huh. Most wanted, the only beginner cars was a Cobalt, a Focus. I want to say the Focus, but I don't think it was. I think the Focus wasn't in there. Yeah, it was a Colt
in general.
Yeah, no, there's no Miata. The only two Mazdas is the RX-7 and RX-8. Oh, okay, we're on pole for the 500.
Actually, off of the... Let me see if this is actually for Most Wanted before I start saying things and I sound like an idiot.
Okay.
Yeah, see, the version that's in this, which is the NA version that I was talking about, where it says, like, Mazda Miata MX-5 NA or whatever, right?
Okay.
That version
All right,
didn't
here's the
exist.
starting lineup.
But it says here that the NB model did.
Huh.
You know, like how cars have variations of cars? Because this is off of the Need for Speed Wiki. And it says the Mazda Miata MX-5 NB, known as the Mazda Miata in North America, blah blah blah, its successor. I'm seeing if it tells me. It shows Need for Speed. Let's see which Need for Speeds it was in. So I swear there was a Mazda that was like that in Most Wanted, but I guess not. It's got underground and underground rivals and stuff. That's weird. I have a weird memory of that car in the game. Then again, I played that game so long ago that my memory of what was in that game is straight blurred.
Here comes Giggles running the roadside, but here comes Chase Elliott now looking on the inside. Oh my god, he's swerving and weaving and bobbing. He being a tool.
The 9 car has got a run on you.
There comes Elliott now looking, trying to go to the high side. And here comes Chastain looking under the bottom, trying to look underneath by
9 is outside.
Martin the T-Rex of the junior. Oh, contact with the Chase of Elliott's. Goes out being stupid.
Number 9
Alright, so
still there.
apparently this is the actual official list of all the cars featured in
Still beside you.
like PS2, Xbox, and whatever else versions of Most Wanted.
It could also be that there's because I know for a fact there is region variants, so there's different cars
That's
for
what I
different
was wondering.
regions.
I'm wondering if maybe it's because you were playing the European and I was playing the North American. But if you remember, that car is labeled as NA, which is the North American model, I'm pretty sure, that was provided by Japan to the US. So it could be that. You could be right. It could be that. Because
well, even my original game, like, because I had my original
Coming high.
Most Wanted, it had the same lineup that I have.
The 9 car up high.
No, you're right, because I'm looking at a list thing here of,
Clear.
like, from IGN of all things, with the official roster for Most
Number
Wanted
9 is
from...
up high.
Oh no, that says up. The thing is, it says updated 2012, so I guarantee that's the
Still
newer
there.
game.
Keep digging.
I need the
yeah.
05 car. The weird thing is I put Need for Speed Most Wanted 2000 parentheses 2005 cars list and it says USA. I will trust the NFS wiki before I ever trust IGN with their stuff.
Austin Dillon's got a little hot rod here in the duels. Here comes a run on the outside. Chase Elliott with the help of T-Rex. Side by side. I mean, we're already got the pole anyway, so it don't matter. But as T-Rex and Elliott clear to take the lead, getting ready to come to one to go. And here comes Giggles Nagano on the outside.
Okay, that's not confusing at all. When I searched through the page for Mazda, right? The MX-5 existed, but it only existed in the demo, yet I remember it being in the release version that I had on PS2. But then again, I also had the blacklisted, or was it? No, I had it on the Xbox. And I bet you the Xbox list could be slightly different than the PS2 list as well. Because of, you know, company having to get different licensing for different systems and stuff. Some companies may want certain cars.
Elliott high. Here we come to the line, and we win the duel.
Great job. See you in victory lane.
Woo!
I don't know, but I swear I remember that car being in the game, but I don't remember how. But I do know that one car that I remember being in the game
can be hundreds of
that was really good was Lotus Elise that you could get later on after you started, you know, when you had the fund. It was cheap enough to get and maximize, and that thing was a beast.
You know, these NASCAR Winston Cup race teams absolutely love
the Lotus Elise, if you souped it up just right, made every other other car that was like used by the AI against you at that time literally look like literal dog water. It'd be like driving a F1 style car up against something like a standard Oldsmobile or some shit, where it had no fair fight.
Okay. Corky. Oh wait, yes, Corky does. Never mind. I was about to say Corky Ladorky doesn't have an image, but yes, he does.
That does happen though sometimes with mods. They go to add like a vendor for something and then they forget it and then it's like they don't have it and then you're like, oh no, they do, you know.
Well, I was expecting like, you know, normally this game has like a front end like angle on it. No, this game or this mod is the just side on, which is cool itself.
Because it adds some variety to the game. It makes it feel different and more unique. I like that with mods when people do that. All I know is I cannot wait until the streamer I watch that's doing the SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 anthology mod, as he calls it.
Well, here we are at the Great American Race, the Daytona 500.
I cannot wait till he releases the early access, like the public pre-release, like the first build of his anthology mod, because it's supposed to have everything from like things like WCW arenas in there, different WWE arenas, TNA stuff, I think is going to be in there. You're going to have things from like Rumble, Roses, and everything in between. Basically, every game from 07 to 11 is going to be featured in it. And you have different folders for different DLC and such like that to
with
put
3
in there.
wins and 10 top 10 finishes,
Icky
he showed
Bilicky?
that he's one of the rising stars in NASCAR.
What about Bilicky?
I was just looking at a paint scheme and it was like, is that Icky Blicky beside Kurt Busch? I think it was.
I was gonna say, I was about to ask, is that Bushy? And then I realized, nope, that is Kurt Bushy. I thought I was going cuckoo for a second until I saw it was like Kurt Busch on the top.
No, it's Old Man Bushy.
No, I said Kurt Bushy. See, there's a difference.
No, that Kurt Busch is Old Man Bush.
I call him what I want to call him. I don't have to always go with what Moobs calls him.
Terrible Wearer is started second in the Daytona 500, and we get a great jump once again. And we are green here in the Daytona 500. Cody Ware's cheating if he has to qualify second.
I find it funny how you're playing with a wheel, but yet the inputs are showing up as if you're playing with a PlayStation 4 controller.
What?
The on-screen inputs are using like PlayStation 4 controller stuff, but you have a wheel in front of you.
I wish I could
That's
use the
when it's
wheel.
funny. No, that's why I said it's funny because the perspective makes it seem like you're using the wheel when you're not.
I guess, yeah. I guess you can kind of. I can kind of see it.
Like if I didn't remember that you were using a controller, I would have thought you were using the wheel and you were just using like the front buttons on it. Because there are wheels where like you can program it to use the face buttons and still be able to drive the game in the game, no problem.
We have led lap number 1 here in the Great American Race. In our Maritime Staircase, Mike's Hard Iced Tea and Dangle Surveys Auto Glass Ford Mustang. It's not a Mustang, it's a Mustang.
You're right.
I mean, it says Mustang on it.
It'd be funny if it said Mustang, if you know what I mean.
No. Well, yeah, yes, but no. Honestly, what I should do, I should fucking try to put... I need to figure out a way to put Xavier's car into this.
By the way, isn't Moobs doing like a thing like he did before where he's using, I think he's using the... What car would he be using in terms of the Ford?
Number 21 is
I can ask what he's playing. I think he's playing... What one had the one where you start out in like the one-off race with a sprint cup car and then you actually get the actual cars and stuff? Was that the
I don't know.
Inside Line game?
I don't know.
I have to go see which game he's doing.
Prior to 25, I guess technically I bought 15 like a couple years ago, and I did a couple races on this game sucks, and then never played it again.
And he has one he's doing where he's doing the thing where fans can submit schemes, but the only restriction is it has to have the number 80 on it.
I want to say that's 15.
Probably. What I would love to see somebody do is like have like for that game, right?
Okay.
Have it where the car literally says Mustang, where it's supposed to say Mustang, because I'm pretty sure that was the Mustang at that time.
No, that was the Fusion.
But couldn't he technically, like, couldn't somebody make a paint scheme that literally says Mustang if they wanted? Because it would still fit in with the, you know, the restrictions.
Well, it'd be more, it'd be like the Moobshin or Moobson, something like that. Would be more relatable.
You call it the Musion.
Yeah, there we go.
The Moobs Musion. The Moobs Ford Musion. But you get my point, like, couldn't somebody do that if they wanted to make it even funnier for the scheme?
I guess.
Now, what games from the Crew series have you played, out of curiosity?
Only the original.
Okay. Because I'm gonna have zero clue, like, what vehicles existed in that exist in this, and blah blah blah. All I know is I'm still waiting on the NASCAR thing. And
I know the worst part about the original Crew game was the bikes.
Oh really? Why is that?
The fucking bikes were terrible.
Tell me this, were the planes in that game?
No.
Be glad, because,
There was no planes, no boats, it was just straight up cars and fucking motorcycles. And, then they added monster trucks, but then monster trucks were stupid.
Yeah.
Because they literally you couldn't do anything actually monster trucky with them. They literally just drove like giant vehicles, and that's it.
Where at least in this one it feels like a monster truck, because I've played enough monster truck games to know if a monster truck feels like a monster truck.
Well, and also monster truck games are meant for kids, not actual people that know what they're doing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At that time, I was technically a kid. So, you know what I almost want to do, by the way? I know it's a demolition car, but I almost want to get this fender for ends, and then just get a like if somebody's made it on the livery thing for the fan schemes, get a Dale Senior scheme that's like from, you know, the 70s or 80s.
Okay.
And put it on this car just so I can have.
I think a lot of cars are getting ready to come down pit road.
I'm just gonna get this and just see if there's a fan library that's in the thing that has that scheme that would fit that car. Because the car literally looks like what the 70s or 80s car would have looked like that Dale Sr. would have driven at that time, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if I can find something like that. Let's see. How do I search this? Let's go.
We're gonna pit next time
Oh,
by
there's
the.
the
Oh my god, there's a fucking train of cars trying to pit. Like so many cars tried to make pit that time that like I was halfway down the back straightaway and they were still trying to get on pit road.
Crazy question. Did Dale Sr. ever drive a Wrangler that was red and blue?
It wasn't Wrangler, it was Goodwrench.
Running on fumes, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. He never had a Wrangler jeans type car that was like that, though.
I'm pretty sure no.
Okay, because I was like, I don't think that ever existed. Now, this definitely existed. You know, the number 3 with the actual Goodwrench brand. Just sucks that the logo doesn't look right because, you know, a lot of these logos you have to upload and make from scratch for the most part.
Oh, I got hit up on pit road.
See, I know this
Fucking
one, this
William
Goodwrench
Byron, you
red-
goddamn bastard.
Like this Goodwrench that's red and white with the Burger King, like...
I'm excited for the truck racer, Freddy.
See, like this, I see this Dale Sr. scheme where it's got like the Burger King like secondary or contingency type sponsor on the back bumper,
Okay.
and this car is a lot more like what I remember for a variation that actually does exist, because I remember a GTA 4 mod that had actual Dale Sr. schemes imported in that were mods, so that one's probably real, but I don't think the other one that I was seeing was. The craziest part is with this car, there's a lot more like actual real schemes that have existed than I thought I would see. Than there is like fake stuff, and this is just that's in just the top 100. That's not even like going through, you know, other things.
Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action.
So far, this 2021 mod sucks compared to the actual 2007 mod.
I'd rather put up with the 07 mod than the, you know, the...
Well, the reason why I say that, like,
2021
the 2007 mod had a repaved Daytona, and like all the logos were changed to like actually represent the actual year that they were.
Whereas this one is pretty much what, just the
It's literally
the
just
drivers have been updated and that's it.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. After this, after the 500, we're heading to the Daytona Road Course,
Oh good lord.
and then we're headed to Homestead.
Oh goodness.
Lord, give me the swing. Can I kill this big ass Mexican over here, Lord?
Get over here, Lord. And then he goes, I give you $50. Where that motherfucker at?
Yeah. Y'all still going to hell.
Yep, that's another classic moment.
What you want, Nacho Libre? Where'd everybody go? Moose must be streaming. Everybody left.
I don't think he's live yet. No, he's not live because I literally got his page up and it would show a little live thing. I even did a refresh. It would show he was live.
But
Trust me, I
my
would get the
stream says
notification.
there's nobody watching.
I'm watching.
It says you're
Why
not
is-
there.
Oh, I'm there. I promise you. I could literally send a random emoji thing and you would know I'm here.
It says
I think
Freddy's
just
not here
YouTube
no
didn't teach you.
more.
But I'm there. I think just YouTube. I think what YouTube does is it has to count for people that are actually actively chatting in there. And because a lot of us aren't chatting in there, it thinks
There,
we're not
there,
active.
Freddy.
Yeah. I
Freddy
think it's
says,
just
I'm
YouTube
watching,
has to count-
fucker.
Yeah, because I think YouTube has a weird
Sheep
algorithm
fucker.
where if you don't. Because I think YouTube has this weird programmed mechanic thing where basically if you don't chat in the chat room, the game immediately assumes that you're inactive and it's just like, yeah, bye-bye, you know. That's why
currently
your viewer
5
count goes down,
seconds
'cause I've
ahead
seen
of Denny Hamster, with Chastain in 3rd, William Clyde in 4th, and I don't know who was 5th.
I mean, Chast, if you catch my drift.
Fuel
Think
tank
about
ought to
it.
be about half empty.
I don't know. I know we peaked at 5 people. Woo!
Oh, something didn't hit my throat right. I got scratched. Ow. I'm sore. Ow.
The field has gotten spread out. Oh! Isn't that Briscoe in the 14 at this point? Yeah, the Brisk Iced Tea is in the 5th spot. As cars are coming back down pit road again. I suppose the field would be spread with how clusterfuck it was. People trying to get on pit road.
Here's a question for you. This is gonna sound like a dumb question, but how
Probably.
much faster or slower were the 70s and 80s stock cars, like the cars that they would use during that early years of Dale Senior versus say today? Would they be slower or
Way
faster?
fast.
Way faster, you said?
Was
So
back
like
then they were chasing speed back then before all the fucking horseshit came.
So basically, when Senior started his career in like the 70s and 80s, it was pretty much they were just all about speed. They were basically literally what Lightning McQueen would reference at the beginning of the Cars movie in real life versus how they are now.
Something like that.
I wonder what the highest speed rate that somebody had at that time was, like the fastest speed somebody ever hit.
Because
I'm wondering if it's ever been broken, because I swear somebody had a really insane speed time during Daytona this year. But I don't remember who it
No,
was.
not
He had,
even
like 200
close.
something miles an hour.
Yeah.
I doubt it's ever going to get broken.
The speed Slee ran when the speed record was broken or set.
Yep. Yeah.
It will never be broken.
Yeah. I also like how this demolition car actually has, like, when you damage it, right? Like, say you flip it over and it gets damaged. The fuel damage actually looks and feels like an actual official, like, NASCAR damage on the car. You know, like how like the front ends might have like in that era the front ends would break and they'd have like the flap of the actual hood would start to dangle and just sway around before it would fly off. More realistically than modern. Yeah. It literally feels like how it looked how it should. I saw the front end damage and I was like, that's oddly realistic for a demolition car.
But yeah, like, was it Talladega's qualifying record is 212 mile an hour?
Yeah. Well, I meant fastest, like, I think it was fastest speed for a lap in general, because I think the driver had the fast, like, a really insane speed at the actual lap, so I don't know. Yeah, and see, I told you
Bill Elliott has the record at both tracks, both here and Talladega.
Yeah. But yeah, I told you, I think it was just YouTube being YouTube, because if you look now, your viewer count shows 3. So I think it's just
Yeah,
YouTube
mine says 3 now too.
Yeah, so I think it's just YouTube.
Yeah,
tracks that
Austin
keep
Bill set that
updating.
record there, Freddie. That is a
Was it
new.
Austin Hill, the one with
I'm pretty sure that was the race where Bill broke, went down 2 laps, and literally unlapped himself twice and won the race. Or that might be a different race, but I think that might have been the same race.
But I know which race you're talking about. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I think that's insanely skilled. If you can pull that off, you know, be down 2 laps and come back to win it.
Under
That might be
green,
that's what-
there was no cautions at all to help him.
I was gonna say there was no cautions, and it was also wasn't that also technically still under the old format where they didn't have stages?
That was like 40 years before stages.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't have stages yet, so that's even more impressive. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's more impressive when you can do lots of stuff without stages than if you had stages like you do nowadays. Odd question. Did, in the crew game, the one that you played, the first one, right? Did the car AI Kara exist?
Could have been, I don't know.
I doubt it.
That game it came out so long ago, I don't even remember, like, majority of it. Other than the stock car truck, which was a bitch to drive.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt
It just-
DiBurrito's in second spot right now. Woo!
The only thing that sucks about this game is the one car I want to own doesn't exist in this. It has the previous version, but not the version I was looking for in it. But yet you can get a fan-made livery that has the actual version I wanted. They don't have, for whatever reason, they don't have the Porsche 911 Carrera that was featured in something like Need for Speed 2015.
Oh, okay. Well,
But you can get a fan livery that makes it look exactly like it.
Okay.
They do have the turbo at least, which I'm happy about. It's just not the turbo version I was thinking of.
I can't wait for the new episode of MF Ghost. See what Michael Beckenbauer's new Porsche is. Because apparently he's like, I need to be as boring as possible. Okay, I'm gonna swap my car out for a different Porsche.
Basically, he's just gonna keep the same brand, but just keep updating to a different model every time.
Well, that's the thing with the way this MF Ghost shows series rules are.
Yeah.
You can swap your car, but it has to be of the same manufacturer.
So, like for example, if you had a Chevy, you could go from a Monte Carlo to Corvette out of the blue. It's not against the rules. It's, as long as it's still a Chevy, you can switch to any other Chevy vehicle you want that exists.
Yeah.
As long as it's Chevy branded.
Yeah. Like there.
Let me ask this: say there was a, because you know, like how, for example, there was the Pontiac Firebird, but then there was the Ford Firebirds or whatever that came decades
Woo, the Daytona honey. Matt DiBurito comes home in second. Anthony Alfredo comes home in fifth.
Running the whole race.
Well, that's good news for all these.
Winner of the Monk. I need a Monk
One
Daytona
thing,
500.
No major wrecks.
Let me ask this: say they had a car, right? They were driving a brand that's no longer in existence.
Okay.
They got taken over by a different company.
Finish for the fans, but I'm
Would
sure
they
he's
still be
quite
allowed
happy
to
with
drive
the
a
win
different
just
model
the
car as
same.
long as it's made by the same manufacturer that took over the rights to the company?
Well,
If
I mean,
the car they were originally driving no longer exists as a original manufacturer, it's now like a Ford branded or your own brand or something like that. Or would that break the rules?
as long as it's from the same manufacturer. Like,
Basically,
I'm trying to think. I think somebody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one person in the show was running a Toyota and they switched to a Lexus. I think. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember because he was a minor character anyways.
Yeah. But it's the fact that like they still switched to a different car that was owned by the same brand in the end, which is whoever currently owns it, which would be Toyota. That's what
Apparently
you're saying.
Quinn Hoof don't like me.
Right, that's what you're saying. Like, as long as the manufacturer that currently owns it is still around, they can have any other car that would have been owned. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, like how like they have a manufacturer that's like a subsidiary of a company. Like, for example, you might have like Dodge, Ram, and Jeep are all part of the Dodge umbrella.
Yeah.
Even Chrysler's part of the Dodge umbrella. As long as it's of that umbrella of Dodge, you can have any of those cars rotate in at will. Is the rule.
Oh, I've unlocked Mikey
Hey,
Walnuts.
how that would work? Like, say one
Well,
week you're driving a Dodge
here's what one
That's
one character did that I know for sure did. He went from a Honda
Okay.
Civic
Yeah.
and he swapped to an NSX.
But it was still Honda, and that's why
Yeah.
it was allowed, kind of thing. So, like, as long as it's the same primary manufacturer that owns the license to the car, you could switch to anything that's in that class. Okay. That's what I was basically asking, and that confirms it.
Yeah, now we're headed to, after race numero uno has been completed, we are headed to the Daytona road course because we're trying to mimic the 2021 schedule. And then we go to Homestead and then Viva Las Vegas, Phoenix, Atlanta, Bristol, Martinsville, Richmond, Talladega, Kansas, Tarleton, Dover, Devil's Canyon, which I think is the replacement for, what the hell was that the replacement for? I forget.
Put it
Road
like this,
America?
though. For example, Pontiac is owned by GM. If they were to switch from a Pontiac Firebird to a GM something, right, like a General Motors whatever model car, it's still legal because it's still the same primary company of GM that owns those cars.
Garrett Smithley's in
like
sixth
that.
in points. Cody Ware is 7th. Justin Haley. Hey, there's Cablish.
Where's Bushy at? Not old man.
He would have finished 11th. David Starr, who is a part-timer, finished 12th. Taco Bell Harvick. Simon Jones. Gregson, who started last, ended up 18th. Old Man Bushy finished 20th. Corky LaJorky. Who finished last? Willie B. Willie B finished last. Okay. Darb Kozlowski. The only one. Wow. Quinn Hoof beat Kozlowski and Willie B. Who do we have? Does this game have any rookies? That is the question.
I was gonna ask, is there any rookies that are in there?
Apparently not.
Weird. That's a rarity. Usually you have some kind of rookie in there. What I want to know
I think it was the 2006 season had no rookies either. Even though there actually was. What?
You said, you know what's funny is apparently, is Alfredo in there? Or is he not in that list?
He is. He's supposed to be a rookie.
Because he's technically classified as a rookie.
Yeah,
Him and Briscoe would have been considered rookies. If they're in there. But they probably just don't have the rookie strip. But then again, they're not labeled an R to tell you they're a rookie because the rookie strip was gone by then. I know that.
No. The rookie stripe was gone after last season.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you notice, they didn't enforce it like they used to as often as you'd think.
Well, because they got rid of it. That's why. Which is dumb.
I'm saying before they got rid of it, I don't recall them really enforcing it because a lot of the cars...
No, everybody, if you had a rookie stripe, you had to have a rookie stripe. The only time they changed it was last year for whatever reason, and they need to put it back. Let's see. Does it say we're still the credit with the championship for the last season? Let's find out. Oh, yep. Yeah, according to this, we're four-time champion. Woo!
You know why they removed it? You know what their reasoning for why they removed it was?
Remove what? Oh.
The rookie straight.
Because bullshit.
They literally, this is the stupidest thing you could think of. They deemed it, quote unquote, unnecessary. Now I could see if it was unnecessary because like I could see if they said, oh, we're not going to enforce it in the series on rookies who are driving, you know, experienced car numbers or something. Like if they had a rule where like even if you're a rookie, as long as you are stated as a rookie on like whatever standing thing or something like that, I can understand that. But when you completely remove a thing that helps identify the rookies, you know, it gets a little bit more confusing.
Well, like this year, I think the only rookie is Connor. I think he's the only rookie this season.
Is he really the only rookie in the Cup Series?
I'm pretty sure he is. He's the only one.
Wouldn't what's his name? The one that I said caused the Hamlin incident.
Okay.
Wouldn't he technically be a rookie in the Cup Series?
No.
No, Heim, the one from the trucks. Wouldn't he be a rookie in the Cup Series technically, Corey Heim?
If he was to run full season, yes.
That's what I'm saying. If he ends up running a full season, he'd be seen as a rookie technically.
Wow.
Okay. But because he's not running a full season, he's not. At least not in the Cup level. He wouldn't be seen as a full-time, you know, a rookie. Because he's not running probably the full race season schedule.
Tie-Dye is on pole for this one. At least for now. Time to go qualify here at the Daytona infield.
Let me ask you this, in your opinion, right, from any era of NASCAR, what was the weirdest track they ever drove at that was also featured in a game? That wasn't like a fantasy track, it was like an actual officially used track. In any level of NASCAR, whether it's Cup Series, trucks, Xfinity, what have you. But it has to have also been in a game alongside it existing in real life. that you can recall. If you can't think of any that actually exist in a game but also exist in real life, at least give me the weirdest real life track to exist that NASCAR actually officially used. You thinking hard, huh?
I'm just qualifying. So, out of track, I'm not familiar with. So.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would be focused in on that too.
Oh, okay.
All eyes are on him as he heads around this race course, trying to put that car up into the front row. He needs to have a great run here. The final qualifying lap is underway. You're going to help us with the bodywork this week.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. God.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with this track because, I mean, sure, I've had laps around here, but I've never been. Yeah, the track that goes over Lake Lloyd, which the road course actually does not do. Yeah, this lap's gonna suck. Somehow it's better.
We've got a lot of ground to make up during the race.
33rd, you know what? I'll take it.
It's like you can get as long as you can actually have a good enough lap time to actually qualify halfway decent.
Honestly, the car was a little too
Tight, loose.
too loose, yeah.
I knew it was either tight or loose. That's the only thing it could
Oh,
be.
the pole time was a 1 minute, like almost flat.
Oh,
We're in
damn.
the infield of the Daytona International
I was
Speedway
basically
for
full
today's
almost 2 seconds
NASCAR
off of that.
Winston Cup race. These cars are used to running a little differently here at Daytona. This is going to be interesting.
I think we're going to see it all today. Hard braking, tight turns left and right, even some drafting.
who qualified on
Where else
pole?
could you see all this together? than at the
Tie-dye.
Daytona International
Ty
Speedway?
Dillon.
Kevin Harvick accomplished an incredible feat in 2001. He won the Busch
Javi
Series
joined us. What's
championship
good, Javi?
while
Good.
competing
Hello.
full-time on the Winston
What's
Cup
good, buddy?
circuit.
To race all those miles.
Welcome to
and run as good as he
2021.
was is simply amazing. I'm sure the extra track
That's
time
me,
helped
Funny,
him, but you
so
just get
much.
tired racing like that every
It's
weekend.
funny how we're in 2021 in the series, and I'm driving a 1957 car. In my game.
Well, Willie B is starting last again.
Very well. We're going over Lake Lloyd. I believe this is not the road course we drove.
I like how I started in a 1957 Bugatti car, like the debuting era Bugatti, to now a modernized Bugatti, out of the blue.
Hold your line. He's still there. 3 wide. 3 wide. Hold that line. That
Oh,
bump didn't
I'm
hurt.
over.
Score's okay.
Okay, I did.
Not gonna race clean. He ain't gonna either. Looks like some extra hours in the body shop this week. Okay.
I
we're clear.
don't know. I mean, I know this track, but I don't know this track.
Like, you know of it, but you don't know it enough to, like,
Yeah, like I
fully know it.
I
Like,
mean,
it's not like you're
I
driving
might
a
have
Daytona
like
or a Walking Splendid.
I might have a total of maybe 50 laps. Like, no, I wouldn't. Like, yeah, between all the games, like, yeah, I might have maybe 50 laps around this track altogether.
Yeah.
DrDerp is taking his time, taking his time across the race course. As they come back to the front stretch, coming down to trioval and down into the infield front one.
The not real road course infield.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we all know that, dude. Come on. But I really love this.
The only part of this road quote unquote road course that's actually true is where they turn to go into it. That's literally the only part that's real.
Yeah, that's the
Question
only
for you,
part.
Dirk.
But
Aside from the obvious Daytona and Homestead, what track with a lot of turns have you actually raced at the most in any NASCAR game that you can recall?
You're clear.
This is that
The 2 car is looking right. There's a guy on your right.
I can give you a track name that's not a NASCAR track that I turned a shitload of laps around.
That one that's from NASCAR itself. Because like I know for a fact everybody, if you ask them, hey, what track in a NASCAR game have you turned the most laps in? Odds are it's either Daytona or Homestead. Those are like the two, probably the two most obvious.
Why Homestead? I mean, I'm not complaining about Homestead, but why Homestead?
Let me put it more like this, because most of the people that played the game.
As far as I know, it'd be either Bristol or Martinsville would be.
I'll tell you this, you'll never guess the track that I put the most laps on after I got used to the track's layout style.
Darlington?
Nope.
Pocono.
Nope. Pocono was second to this track, oddly enough. Do you need a clue? Because I guarantee if I give the clue, you'll know it once I get the clue. You ready?
Yeah, sure. I
want to eventually visit this track as one of my big 4 tracks to go to.
When?
And it's the yep. I was gonna say it's the only one that's known for bowling at its location.
Okay.
Nico, let's go bowling.
Nico, would you like to go bowling?
Cousin, you want to go bowling at the Glen?
No. Well, yes, this was the. I mean, GTA 4 was based in totally not New York.
Yeah, I know. You realize there's actually only ever been like maybe 2, possibly 3, I think at most, GTA games in the entire series based off of like where they're named and based off of real places that have actually existed. There's only like 3 of them in the entire series. You know what they are?
Like the Chinatown Wars and stuff like that.
Chinatown Wars, San Andreas, and the London 1969 thing from the GTA 2 or 1 DLC thing. Those are the only official GTA games to actually be named after real places and be based in areas in real places, even with its GTA vibe to it.
Keep an eye on your mirror.
San Andreas, what? I mean, sure, San Andreas is.
San Andreas is a real place that exists. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's literally.
It's basically south of.
Let me put it more like this. What I meant is, the games that are named after a place are based on an actual place that exists in name. So like London is a real place. San Andreas is a real place. Chinatown is a real place.
There's a lot of Chinatowns.
But that's what I'm saying, like they have 3 of them that are named after real existing places, whereas the others are all just like a random name.
I mean, apart from Chinatown and London, like San Andreas, I mean, hell, there was a movie called San Andreas, and I thought it was actually about the actual game.
About the earthquakes. You know, the earthquake fault.
Yeah.
That one that had Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
But there was some other rip-off version called San Andreas Fault Line. Some, you know, some asylum B-rated film. I don't pay attention to B-rated films anyway, but hey, if there's anything different, I can take what I can get. Anything for free in these days, in this day and age.
I will say this. I guarantee you could talk to a newer generation that's never heard of the game, mention a certain movie, and they'll assume it's the movie with The Rock and not think of the game first. Do you want to guess what it is? This game's been around since like the NES and arcade days. And it's last time it got us like a modernized game where it was referenced or acknowledged was like, I want to say the Midway arcade collection from like the PS2 and GameCube era, where it also had Mortal Kombat and Cyberball 2077 on the same disc.
Need for Speed?
Nope. Because that's not a Midway title. I'll give you a clue. The Rock is actually featured in the actual movie name, like in the sense of like he's the primary guy that's dealing with characters like a gorilla, a dinosaur, and a rat.
Got one on your right. Looking good.
Just remember,
Well, I
he
do
was
think that's good.
I was no.
Welcome
Put it
to
like this. Let me put it like this. What do you call it when somebody's losing their mind and they go chaotic in GTA? Starts with an R. It was an actual mini game featured in the GTA games. They called it a what mode.
Got one on your right.
Especially Trevor. If you got him crazy and you went into his special mode, it was considered the what mode.
Hold your line. You're still there.
Rage.
up another spot.
Right.
Leader's interval's about 9
Close.
seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get him.
I don't know.
Halfway to the checkered
And if
flag.
it
Rampage. There we go.
Bingo! Derp got it.
No, Freddy was the one that
No,
got
Freddy
it.
got it first, but yeah.
Ah.
Exactly, it's Rampage. Rampage was a game first, and then a rock-themed movie second. And I would know because I played the damn original game based off the arcade port that was on the Midway. I think it was Midway Arcade, Midway Classics Collection Volume 2, which had MK. I think it was MK2,
Whoa, watch it.
Cyberball 2077, which was a robot football themed thing that was really fire. Rampage and like a few other halfway decent games, but those were like the main games I played. Which tells you everything you need to know. But yeah, that was actually my first instance of playing Rampage or Mortal Kombat was on that thing on the GameCube.
Let's push it.
Go figure.
One can of fuel, and then give us some clean track and try to run some clean laps.
Sorry, I had some hiccups there.
Are you serious? Caution just came out.
When did Carson Hocevar get his career start?
Career start? What?
Like in the Cup Series, when was his Cup Series start?
I want to say 3 years ago.
Oh, Bubba.
Bubba went off into the dirt, fucked up, got. Fuck you, Bubba.
How's that even a yellow? I'm sorry, but how's that even a constant if he? Okay. Now I see where this. Now I see where this was going.
Oh, I'm behind Old Man Bushy.
Work with the leader. Let's see if we can break away.
Oh, green, white, checkered.
2 to go. Let's finish strong.
Number 8.
You know, at first I thought they were the Boys Brothers were between you because you were the meat. They were the sandwich bread.
You're still there.
They were the buns and he was the burger.
You're in first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're on both sides.
Speaking of the ham and the sandwich.
There you go.
Oh, we've
Because
taken
I
the
have
lead.
Question: what year did
You okay?
Bubba Wallace actually start his NASCAR career in the Cup Series? Like his Cup Series start.
I want to say 2014, 2015, somewhere around there.
That was in the trucks, but he made.
No, he said it in the hit.
O'Reilly back in 25.
Because I know he drove his first start was in the 43 after. Wait, no, that was like 17, wasn't it?
Points for leading that lap.
According to Google, his
2017.
his
When he sucked
NASCAR
off.
Series
Yeah.
debut was 2012 in the nationwide series now known as Xfinity for KM Pro in 2012. His first Cup Series was 2017, but his first full-time season series was in 2018. Where like he had a full thing. What I want to know is when the hell did he from, what was it, Darrell Wallace Jr. to Bubba Wallace? Like when did he start actually using the Bubba Wallace name in the Cups?
Well, one, he did not want to refer to, to the commentator Darrell Walter, not want to confuse the mate. That's why I can tell.
Yeah, which I understand. That would make sense if he did that, as a, like a sign of respect to his dad.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
by
could see
dumb
where-
luck, we've now won the Daytona road course.
That's it. We win.
Oh yeah, you're the man. Great race.
Herb. Hey, speaking of Almiroli, Icky Balicki and BJ Cloud still
Not
get fucking
many
top
drivers
10s, for
led a
fuck's
lap in
sake.
this race.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
Yeah, well,
The
honestly, I
Nikon
think they
car
deserve
came from
top
the
10
back of
on
the
too.
pack to get the win.
What an
Well-
incredible race he had.
Well,
That was
for
really
O'Reilly
quite
other
amazing to
parts.
watch him fight
Better
his way
say-
to the front. That whole team.
Honestly,
deserves a lot
I
of
think
credit
we
for
would have
doing
cycled
work.
out to the front anyways if there was no caution.
Okay, so basically, when Bubba Wallace was going by Darrell Wallace Jr., it would have been during his 2017 one-off race thing. But when he became a full-time driver, that's when he started going by Bubba, which was a nickname he's had since he was 9 years old from his sister.
Uh-huh.
But I do like that he at least, he didn't change his name to try and like, you know how some people will change their name to differentiate from a relative that they don't want to associate with? It's one thing when you do that, it's another when you just change it, kind of use your nickname because you have the option, so there's no confusion for like legends that have raced before you or what have you. That's like a sign of respect.
Don't matter if it's Bubba or Daryl, he still sucks.
Funny enough, I think I've played all the games that would have featured him from when he went by Daryl and went by Bubba at some point. Because I think his first Bob, you can confirm or deny this or correct me if I'm wrong. But the first official game in any capacity, whether he was going by Darrell Wallace Jr. or Bubba Wallace, whatever, right? His first NASCAR game would have been NASCAR Heat. Wouldn't it have been 2 or 3? I think, or would it have been Evolution? I think Heat Evolution came out in 2016?
Yeah, Heat Evolution came out in 2016.
It would have been Heat 2, which would have been, I think, the Kyle Busch cover in 2018 would have been his first game, wouldn't it? I think
NASCAR
that's the
Heat
year it came out.
2, it was 2017.
Let's see.
Oh, Kyle Busch is
I
in
just
the
remember
top
Kyle
10.
Busch being on the cover.
Okay.
Cody Ware is still in the top. Teddy Ware Racing? What?
No, you're right. September of 2017, because that was one that I begged my mom to let me pre-order and get, if I recall.
Yeah, we know Heat Evolution was only Cup.
But yeah, Heat 2 was the first one to have multiple series. It had all 3 major series at the time, outside of, ARCA. And,
Where's not Matty D so he can see that Matty D is 3rd in points right now? I mean, granted, I have double the points of basically them already.
Yeah, I remember when he was Darrell Wallace in that one, and then in the next game he became Bubba Wallace. That I remember.
Ah. Okay.
So
Yeah,
I've
that's-
technically played through his
is gonna
career
count
game change.
18. Yep, that's basic definition, duo. And well, both of stupidity charters. You know how the last 4 charters that are the bottom 4, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th?
Yeah.
This basically is almost revoking the charters, you know?
Yeah.
It's the amount of BS if you really think about it.
Let's just put it like this: NASCAR can't make up its mind when it wants charters and doesn't want charters anymore.
Well, they're permanent now.
They should never have been
I know.
permanent in the first place. I mean, they killed the sport with the charters. I mean, killed off basically any, low budget cars to ever enter.
I'll say this: it could be worse. It could be the NFL where you have a freaking commissioner that doesn't know his ass from his elbow and has to make the rules all about how he wants them to be. Meaning you could see literal missed calls that should be getting called not called. It'd be like in NASCAR if for example, you had a guy spin out at the last second to try and force a yellow because he's leading and he wants to win, and then it's on the last lap or two where it would force an automatic, victory thing, and letting it slide. Think of it like that. Basically, let's put it this way. There is never going to be a sport outside of the NFL where you have a commissioner who literally has a rule named after themselves that basically just says you can't spell this without God, and basically tries to say that they are the god of their league. You will never have another commissioner like that in any other sport. Where they're so egomaniacal and narcissistic that they only care about what they want.
What's your cosplay? What have you been mistaken for?
I am Twyla Boogeyman.
That's Roger Goodell for you. And he wonders why he's not welcome in Massachusetts. Where his main home state is, no less.
Ah.
That's where his main house is in Mass, but he's not welcome there. Because he didn't treat the people of Massachusetts, especially Tom Brady when he played over there, with any kind of respect. And then he wonders why he's not welcome there.
Ah, okay. That's interesting to know. Thanks for the heads up, Hitman. When I remember when Homestead came about, 2021, it felt like, why are we stuck in Florida purgatory? Let us out!
Yeah, basically, we will never have a sport where we have a commissioner that's as hated as Goodell. Because, like, if you go look at, like, the history of the NBA, NASCAR and stuff, yeah, there might have been some quote-unquote controversial ones, but nothing on the level of, oh, everybody from every fan base and every team hates you.
Yeah, that is true. Cole Butcher search P6 tomorrow at Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
liked to get a Cole Butcher diecast,
Yeah.
but not the
I can
price
imagine.
would have to sell them for.
What are they trying to sell them for?
$300.
And is that U.S. or Canadian?
I assume that's probably U.S.
So imagine how much more it is Canadian. Oof.
Like, and that's Lionel's pricing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Javi, if you go look at since Goodell became commissioner, right, with all his rules he's implemented and how he treated Tom Brady, if you go look at how the fans react during every draft over the last, like, 10 plus years, before Brady originally retired and then unretired only to retire again, anytime Goodell had to come out to announce the next pick, the crowd would boo until the player they want from college got drafted to their favorite team, and then they would cheer for the player, but then boo Goodell again.
Oh, so
That's how hated Goodell is. He's so hated that fans can put their rivalry aside to hate on the commissioner more than each other.
Exactly, Freddy. I mean, true. Lionel is greedy as fuck.
Yeah, think about that, Javi. Like, there will never be a commissioner who gets as much hate from a unified fan base as you would
21st,
the NFL
middle of the
with
road.
Goodell.
At least it's on the insides. Timmy Hill's on pole for the fuck's sakes. Timmy fucking Hill is on pole for New Homestead.
Hey, David, it's a bike racing.
Welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Ford 400. Barney, with this being a fairly
Thank
new
you, Ford
racetrack,
400.
drivers don't have the notes to
Miami
look back on
Speedway.
like they do at other
But today's
racetracks.
running
What do you
of
think
the
we'll see in this one?
Well,
Whatever
with new
race
additions
this is,
year, I expect a
400.
different race than
I
we're
don't
used to.
know where I'm
Usually
at,
speeds
but-
are relatively
What the
tame
fuck
due
this
to the
shit, I'm
flatness
out
of the
400.
racetrack. But with
Yeah,
the new
that works.
banking added this year, you could expect speeds to be much
Let's
quicker.
just call this. I don't even know, 400.
Wait, Lionel's under a different company now?
Are you kidding me right now? I'm doing another company? I think Lionel just got gritty in this 1 month.
Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, come on now.
Ignore the pace car. The pace car is still Pontiac, apparently.
And here's the...
We had like a 74 or Toyota. Considering they always had those.
Wait, they own the rights to the racing champions? Ooh! Maybe we'll see them come back.
Great bike in the air for racing out. Yeah.
The 24 car is still there.
DrDerp is trying to make his way through the field.
Hey, it's BJ McLeod.
Way through the mid pack.
As Icky Balicki cuts BJ McLeod off as I run into the back of Giggles.
Here goes Logano, no! Why would you do that to Derp?
Honestly, the time to rip off. Oh, I could damn.
Oh, I know. It's ironic that I'm from his home state, and even I can't stand it.
No one outside.
I'm from the country and we like it that way.
Still beside you.
You know it's bad when you're from a certain state that a person's from, like a driver's from, and even you can't stand them.
Hey,
He looks like a fucktard, to be honest with you, with his current appearance of how he looks. He literally looks like he's trying to be freaking Steve from Blue's Clues. Going wrong.
Steve!
Hey, in all honesty, hey, he had like an auto-review problem.
I'll let it slide if that's the case,
But still, I agree with your statement.
Guess what? Timmy Hill's going backwards.
Womp womp womp. Will you cut that out?
I mean, to be fair, I'm not surprised.
He's like...
You're not surprised about what?
66. It's up high.
66? Oh, I technically should have disabled him. Whoopsie.
He's still there. Be patient.
Womp womp.
That's a textbook pass there. Good job. You're clear.
You didn't realize that the Hill was in the 66.
Round 2 also owns Johnny and Lightning? Okay.
1 second behind the leader.
Okay, we're clear.
Basically what you're saying is you have two Timmy Hills or something in that?
Now there's
Mode at
Timmy
once?
Hill, and then, well, I didn't know, I forgot that he drives the 66 sometimes, so I forgot to disable him.
Is inside.
Yeah.
You put it
So there's two
38
66s on track.
looking left.
Oh, that's what happened. Gotcha.
That would be cool, fucking NASCAR Johnny Lightning. Oh, that would be fucking wicked.
Clear all around.
That was totally wicked.
That was totally wicked!
If you know, you know. If you don't, then you know.
I forget what it's from, but I remember, yeah.
The Incredibles with the little kid where he
Oh,
sees
okay.
Mr. Incredible be really impressive. And he's like, that was... And he pops the bubble from the bubble gum. And he's like, that was totally wicked. That's where that's from. That was actually part of the trailer to promote that. I'll be about that specific scene.
Slips up, make your move.
Go
20
figure.
down, 20 laps to go.
All clear, buddy.
It's Matt D. Burrito!
There's nothing
Just gonna jet out.
At this point.
Matt, Italian burrito.
Say big money at minutes! Minutes.
Big money at my top.
Never seen a glitch animation like that.
Where's not Matty D at? He needs to be here so he can see that Matty D is in the lead.
Come on, the hot sauce Teria. Hot sauce Teria.
Hey, Macarena. Hey!
I love how that you can cheese moves over and over. Like you can do this thing where you do a roundhouse kick to the AI, and then you can just lift them up off the ground and just do it again until they reverse.
You're clear.
You just won the minutes. 400.
Hold on, wait.
21 car.
Now let's try to hold that lead.
Okay, we're clear.
Sorry, Matty, but I gotta go. You're holding me up.
Just got us 5 bonus points for leading out.
Too bad it's not Matty with a fatty. If you know, you know. If you don't, then
Tires
you know.
wearing down. Try
No, I
to
don't.
find 'em or you won't last.
That's from While and Out, which is the what's his name there?
I think it's 2:30 our time there, Freddy.
What?
But yeah, we're definitely gonna watch the truck race, and we'll watch the cup race, cause fuck the O'Reilly race, cause fuck Austin Hill. And honestly, there's nobody in the O'Reilly series that's worth watching anyway, so.
I don't know.
Well, for
Nothing
now,
else.
Austin Hill
I don't
ain't
really
on
care
the
for
front
it.
row. He started 20th.
Who?
Austin Hill started 20th. He ain't on the front row.
Oh.
At least it's not, you know, let's be glad it's not like Corey Haim in the Truck Series. He was always on the damn pole, especially in the games. Imagine what it'd be like in real life if he was always on pole.
He pretty much was.
Oh, that's even worse than to
He's
think
like
about.
solid on the pole for every Xfinity race, you know?
Oh, we're definitely gonna watch St. Pete. That'll be interesting watching the big heavy trucks try to get around fucking that place. Whew. That's gonna be interesting.
Pete Insanity. Considering Daniel Franchini's coming back.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Wait, the truck race is the St. Pete's next weekend? I could have swore that was like not until like March somewhere. Somebody better check that.
We'll check it.
What are we looking for?
When the actual truck race at St. Pete is. Freddie says it's next weekend, but next weekend's Coda.
Well, reminder, the trucks are not at Coda. Alright,
Oh.
only Xfinity and Cup are at Coda.
Okay, it might be worth watching the Xfinity race. Well, no, Austin Hill's pretty decent at fucking road courses too, so, man.
According to Google, it says the inaugural NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at St. Petersburg. Officially the only Bulls Flag 150 is scheduled for Saturday, February 28th, 2026.
I guess it is next weekend.
Yep. Here's a weird question. Does NASCAR even friggin' drive at Mid-Ohio anymore?
No.
No, unfortunately.
They need to go back to North America, too.
Because believe it or not, Mid-Ohio was actually my first NASCAR race I was at with the trucks.
Oh.
I was there for her first race before she got ousted and brought back to NASCAR. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you know who I'm referring to, Javi? Because I know DrDerp knows who I'm referring to.
What?
Ellie Diggett.
Yep.
There's traffic. Take it easy.
I was there for her first NASCAR truck race, her NASCAR truck race of that year, but the first one for the Mid-Ohio thing before they basically shit canned it, and the only race I'd seen her at before she got outed and brought back to NASCAR, which is not weird at all, but that is how it is.
Well, yeah, Haley's only doing the Arca West series.
I believe so, yep.
10, buddy. 10 laps to go.
That's another in the rearview mirror.
Here's a good question: is what parts of the ARCA series are actually featured properly in NASCAR 25?
What?
In NASCAR 25, like, you know how there's ARCA in it, right?
Uh-huh.
I know people are saying that certain tracks from certain parts of the ARCA series were not properly.
I know one for sure.
what
The
ARCA
season
said
finale at Toledo's missing.
Which is, but what I mean is, like, is it, which, like, series of ARCA drivers are featured? Is it the ARCA, like, East, or West,
No,
North,
it's
something like
it's
that,
the main
whatever, or-
main Arca one is fucking track that's missing.
Yeah.
Because the Arca one in the game is the main series, not the East and West.
Okay.
So
So
both
basically, the only way
both
we
compete.
see
So
Easton again in the game is if they put East and West into the next game.
which I doubt it.
What would you do if they added? How happy or care less would you feel? Like, how would you feel about it? Is what I'm getting at.
Whatever.
It's one of those ones you couldn't care less about as long as they have all the tracks for it in there. That's what you would
Yeah,
care about.
what's they're not gonna have.
Yeah. I wonder what the reasoning is, if it's a licensing thing or them just choosing not to put certain stuff in there.
Well, because all their tracks that iRacing had, or NASCAR 25, were all laser
Yep.
scanned by iRacing. And if it wasn't laser
Yeah.
scanned, then, well, of course we're not gonna have it.
But yeah.
Like, if iRacing had Mexico City, guess what? We'd have Mexico City.
So it's basically whatever tracks they put into the actual iRacing thing that's on PC will be what's featured in the game each year.
Yeah, baby.
So like if they scanned a track, say they scanned Mexico City for iRacing for next season, it'll be in next year's NASCAR game. If not, it's not gonna appear.
Only if it's on the schedule.
That's what I'm saying. Like, say it's on the schedule and it appears in the iRacing game, then it'll be the same case as it is for NASCAR 26. Is what you're saying.
It literally come down to if iRacing actually does it.
Yeah.
Just 5 to go.
I mean, technically, iRacing has Long Beach in the game,
Yeah.
but it's not an actual official track because they never bothered to finish it.
Yep.
I mean, they got it so you could actually drive on it, but that's it. Like, there's no, like, I think there's, like, basic scenery, and that's it.
So it's basically just a barren wasteland of a track with no, like, actual stuff to it other than just the track design.
Yeah, they call it a tech track, is what they call it. There's a couple others, too, that they have, too.
Yeah.
Top Race at Lime Rock, that'd be interesting watching them go over the hump.
What a big
here's a question. Besides Sonoma, what other tracks has NASCAR within the last 10 plus years have they actually raced at that had a layout and design sort of like Sonoma that wasn't Sonoma? Like it was actually set in like an actual area similar to what Sonoma had. What? Never mind, it's probably not going to make sense. If I keep repeating it, it's not going to make sense.
I mean, Sonoma's a road course. And there's Watkins Glen.
I'm logging out right now.
Oh, okay.
I had to explain it to make sense, but I don't think I will be able to make sense.
Take a check.
Fuel's down.
Taco Bell.
Let me see something.
I laugh. I put the difficulty up, and so far we still technically won the first three races of the season.
Save your tires.
Don't you love when you ask Google a certain question about something and Google just does not answer your question exactly how you tell it to?
Uh-huh.
Like you'll tell it,
Or,
hey,
or it purposely gives you the wrong answer.
Or it'll contradict itself and say yes or no, and then it'll literally say exactly the exact opposite of what it's saying yes or no about. And people say AI is going to take over the world. No.
A rare caution-free race.
Whoa, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
The 66 car gets the win.
All the hard work this week has just paid off for that team. That was an awesome win.
What?
I don't know. Spots. Stream. Spots. Oh, Xavier left. Come
Yeah, he said he'd
back.
be back.
Oh, he said he'd be back?
He said he had to go do something. Yeah, I think he said something about like, I'm gonna leave you guys too, I gotta go do something, I'll be back.
I gotta pee.
I'm surprised you didn't hear. The reason you didn't respond because you were left.
Freddie, have you heard the song called God Mode? Probably not as good. Lucky as he got, or as good as he did in Daytona. Because I'm sure there's gonna be a pileup. It is. It is a rap song.
What's the song?
It's called God Mode.
I think I've heard of that one. Do you mean the Tom McDonald song?
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised you said that. Or, either that or you just searched it up.
No, I did double check because the only reason I knew that song name was literally because of Mac Lethal's diss about God Mode called Tom McDonald as a I'm not gonna say the word because screw to, but you know the word. When you think of the World War II Germany, you know the word. But that's the literal title, and he literally says in the song, on God Mode, trying to rap like Jesus. But he talks about how he feels like Caesar getting stabbed by Brutus and stuff like that. That's the only reason I knew the reference. If you look up, let's see, what was it? Mac Lethal, McDonald, and you look at his one called, come on, stupid ass phone. Tom McDonald's a and you look at the lyrics, right? Okay. Let me get. I'm gonna make sure the sound's off because I want to play it on Spotify. No, in Spotify. So go to like songs and see if I can find it. There it is. Of course, it doesn't want to give me the lyrics. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, we might watch the Riley race next weekend.
Why does he mention it?
I didn't even see who was on. All right, let's go qualified. Viva Las Vegas! I keep hearing that people think my political music is boring. Tell them sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all the little rappers that I'm bigger than. Or the impact that addiction had. Ooh, it's gonna be our best qualifying run so far.
hard work paid off. Oh,
Woohoo! Ain't gonna play.
Oh yeah, he disses God mode by calling it fraud mode. He says on fraud mode, trying to act like Jesus, but in real life you act like Judas with pussycat-like movements. I feel like Caesar getting stabbed by Brutus. But this, I think he says this is whiplash, so drums make me smack my suit. That's what he was referencing. He literally referenced Tom McDonald's song. And you know what the only reason that Mac Lethal did the diss towards Tom McDonald was for?
Because he doesn't like Tom McDonald.
No, because Tom McDonald did just like any other stupid rapper does to Eminem. They mentioned his personal life in a song that didn't need it.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway for
literally, they had no beef, right? Like up until God mode was made
what can
by.
You tell us about this racetrack?
I think we'll
Tom
see
McDonald,
lots of green flag
right?
racing in this one.
Him and Mac Lethal were on good terms, had each other on Instagram. Then all of a sudden, he unfollows him
the cars can get very spread
after
out
they tried to let peace be peace, made God mode, and then he wonders why Mac Lethal did that. And then here's the kicker.
Oh yeah.
I don't
to
think
have an average
Tom
finish
McDonald
in the
made a
top
song
10
towards
for the
Mac
season
Lethal
is
since,
mighty impressive.
and that was
It
like
can
2
often be
years
the
ago.
difference that wins championships.
The 78 car.
So
has
I
been
think
working
they've
hard in qualifying
probably
all
killed that
season, and
that
it really
feud
shows.
off already.
Yeah, that team has made great strides in improving their qualifying setups. and it
Ironically,
shows with
Eminem
all the
has
top 10
actually
starts they've
technically,
made.
on a recent album, actually done a song where he's technically, as weird as it sounds, apologized to MGK after dissing him on a soundtrack prior over a freaking photo of his daughter Haley when she was like, from like when she was like 17 or some stupid thing that she posted on Twitter. From like 2017 or 17 years old or whatever the hell it was. Basically, there was the Eminem and MGK started like this, okay? Eminem's daughter Haley took a photo and had it on Twitter from, I think, either of her when she was 17 or the year 2017, something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, she had a picture from when she was younger that, like, anybody doing a certain thing talking about it would have been, like, depending on the context, would come off creepy. And MGK did some stupid thing, made some gross comment. Then he decided to make a thing with that, involving that towards Eminem, and then Eminem basically told him, look, keep my daughter's name out your mouth kind of thing. Because if you remember, Eminem has said he will never disrespect you unless you disrespect his family first. So because they disrespected Haley, which is something that's super important to him, he made the diss track, and the weird thing is, I guess that started to, because Eminem's like way up here, and MGK was like kind of working his way up to Eminem's level.
Ain't nobody gonna be on Eminem's level.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He tried to be on it, and because he made that diss towards Eminem, Eminem made Kill Shot, and there went MGK's entire rap career. Now he's in a whole different genre. And then Eminem went on to do Guilty Conscience Part 2, and essentially apologized to people like Will Smith, MGK. I think he apologized to his mom a second time.
I said, I'm sorry, Mama.
Never meant to hurt you. That's actually not even his proper apology song. You know his actual apology song to his mom was? Headlights. That was his actual apology song to his mom. And then him and his mom actually patched things up like 2 years ago before she passed.
Oh, cool.
Like that's the crazy part. Like they were still partly estranged, but like
caution! Caution on the speedway! Where the fuck is the caution? I don't know. Friday says that's the bangers of a song.
What one? Headlights? Yeah, it is.
Oh, Icky Balicky goes around. Icky Balicky loops her around.
I always find really crazy when it comes to certain breeds of dogs.
What?
You know something that's never gonna not crack me up when it comes to certain breeds of
The 9 car has got a run on you.
What?
There's certain breeds where people will talk shit about them. And say, oh, they're violent, they're this, they're that. And yet, they're some of the friendliest breeds out there. It's just people don't know how to
Are you
take care of
referring to like pit bulls?
them. Not just pit bulls. Do you know what's another breed that's pretty well known for being vicious if not trained right?
What?
I'll give you a clue. It's a very well known German breed. I used to own one, I'll say that.
Shepherd?
Nope. Rottweilers.
No.
Yes, they can be lovable dogs that can train them properly. Trust me. I would know. I've lived with one. And she was an absolute sweetheart once she got to know you and you treated her with
Well,
the right me.
I met one. She was the one. She was only part Rottweiler, but
Yeah.
she was an absolute little sweetie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of dogs that get bad reps, and it's because people don't know how to raise them properly. It's not the dog; it's the owner.
Yeah, back when we still had our dog, our puppy and that one, they were like, they were super cute together.
Yeah. Like, yeah, ours was mischievous, like any dog might be as they get older, right? But like when we got her, she only had a hard time with me. Wasn't because she didn't trust us or didn't like us. It was because the previous owner, the male, would abuse the hell out of her. So she was very, like,
timid.
Not timid, more. How do I put it? She wasn't really aggressive, but she was more prone to being more like defensive when it came to males because of it.
Very
but once
cautious.
she got used to me and once she got used to me and my dad, she fell in love with us. She was an absolute angel. She protected my nephew like her life depended on it when he was born. Like she was an absolute peach. It just sucked that she loved to get out because she was so big. She was stronger than most teams that older, so she would get out easy. But like once we got her in the house and told her to lay down, she was a sweetheart. She listened.
But yeah, that dog I was talking about, the little girl one that kept coming around.
Yeah.
The people that were looking after her, they moved away and left her behind.
Oh, poor thing.
And then the neighbors across the road, they took her in, and I think we ever seen her a couple times after that, and never seen her again since.
They're taking care of her. You could tell they must have been taking good care of her if you were able to care for a little before she was just gone.
No, like she used to come around like all the time.
Yeah.
And then when she went over to the ones across the street and then disappeared and we never seen her again.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they were taking care of her once they took her in when she disappeared.
They were not.
Ooh, that's not good.
Honestly, if it would have been up to us, we would have gladly taken that one in, because like.
You didn't have the choice, is what the deal is. Because if you had the choice, you would have done it.
Uh huh.
I'm serious though. Like, doesn't matter the size of the dog. Small little Chihuahuas or giant pit bulls. If you train them properly, they can be absolute angels. One breed that is going to be tough to train that are nasty buggers that are, you know what they are?
What? I think Icky Bilicky blew up. Either that or that was the Justin Haley, one of the two.
Alright, this is a slightly smaller, more like medium size German breed. You know what it is?
No.
Think if you saw like a weird hybrid between, like, what do they call it? Like, if you took like what dog breeds have pointed ears, upright all the time? Like if you took like a shepherd, but gave it like the body of like a what do you call it there? What is that? Like,
I know it, but I can't think of it. Yeah, I think.
Doberman Pinschers are nasty little bastards if they're not trained properly, and they are tough to train at that. But they can be nasty little bastards.
I remember we used to have a Dalmatian.
Dalmatians are sweethearts. I've heard they're absolute sweethearts.
Ours okay, but we had to put him down because he kept suffering from seizures.
Her body, we had to put her down because she had gotten, with all the times she got out, she got a lot of like the worms and things that could kill, and that you could cure, but we didn't have the funding to cure it, and if we did, we would have kept her alive. But unfortunately, it was going to cost too much, way more than what we had in budget to be able to cover it, and so we had to put her down because it was the only way to cure her from her pain.
Wow, I got a big lead here in Viva Las Vegas. Maybe this will be the season where we win every single race.
Oh, Rock Vegas. Think about it.
So far, we're gonna be 4 for 4 on the new season. Oh no, it wasn't Justin Haley. Haley's in second right now, with Chris Dice T, William Clyde, and Corky LaJorky is the top 5. I have a full straightaway lead on them. I mean, to be fair, I even qualified on pole on an intermediate track.
Yeah. Which I'm guessing you're not usually known for doing with your...
In this game, no.
Car. Exactly.
I mean, case in point, Homestead, we qualified 21st.
Getting tired there?
It's been a long day.
I can bet. Remind me, what do you do for work again?
I'm a delivery guy. Or delivery driver for auto parts.
That would do it. That would drain a lot of your energy out of your body.
Honestly, today was slow as fuck.
That's another thing.
I mean, yesterday was also a reason why I didn't stream, because I got off work too late. Justin Haley's been, no, Corky LaJorky slid out of the top 5. Chastain has taken over. Where do I deliver to? I deliver to, I don't know, there's probably a good 30 different shops we deliver to.
Damn.
But there's about 3, 4, 5. There's probably about a good 10, 15 we deliver to regularly out of, like, that are like everydayers. There's a couple that we absolutely hate. Yeah. Fucking Mr. Lube.
I just hope you don't have to deliver to something like freaking Walmart with their auto center.
We deliver to a Canadian Tire, which is basically the same thing.
Okay.
Not very often, but we do deliver to them.
Like, it does happen though.
Yeah.
Any Goodyears out there?
Goodyear.
You
Not.
pay attention.
Not
Goodyear tire.
No, not our way. I mean, their shops sell it, but
basically they sell it, but it's not.
Honestly,
like
Goodyear suck.
That'll have it.
Like, Goodyear is not actually a good tire. And I don't care what anybody
says. What the hell
says.
did NASCAR use for a tire sponsor before Goodyear?
They were always Goodyear. The only exception was when they had the tire wars with Hoosier.
That's what it was.
In which that happened twice.
I was like, I know there was a brand that started with an H that they had that was a tire brand that tried to fight with Goodyear in, you know, NASCAR. That's what I was trying to ask.
Freddie, I deliver all the way out to Amherst.
Damn.
Which, for what, if you're curious, is a 1 hour one way. So it's a 2-hour trip to do that one delivery.
Damn.
But they buy like $3,000 at a time, so that kind of makes up for us making that trip.
Very many lead changes.
You could definitely tell the drivers who had the stronger cars. They got out front early and stayed there the majority of the race.
Oh, excuse me.
The Nikon car really pulled away from the field in the closing
You know what's a
laps.
weird
I'm sure
thing
all
to
these
think
race
about?
fans would have liked to have seen a closer finish.
You know what Star
but I
Sucks
guarantee
is,
he
right?
didn't want to see
Obviously.
anyone in his mirror
Star
on the
Sucks?
last lap.
Usually they're, as in Starbucks, Star
Oh.
Sucks as I call it.
Starbucks, okay.
Usually their coffee, specifically in the US for whatever reason, right? It's usually very strong compared to Dunkin'. Like, It's
Their
absurdly,
coffee
like,
sucks.
so strong. Which one?
Bucky's.
Basically,
We do go out to Salisbury there, Freddy.
I'll say this, as weird as it sounds. Usually their coffee is...
And yes, we do go to Hillsborough.
So I'll say this is as weird as it sounds. Usually, Starbucks is very strong and overpriced coffee, but for some weird ass reason, the peppermint mocha thing you get in like the little Keurig pod things that you can pop in and make coffee with is mild. Like, it's weak. Like, you need sugar to strengthen its flavor up. It's that weak. I've never had a Starbucks thing that tasted weaker than a Dunkin' thing, or any other coffee for that matter in my life.
Never mind. All right. We're done. Okay. I'm not gonna say this. You guys gotta keep up.
Here's a good question. You get any Shakalicious stuff where you live?
What?
I said, have you ever had any Shakalicious brand candies out where you live?
I don't know.
You've seen? I wonder if that exists out there, if that's only a, what do you call it, a US thing.
I don't know.
You know who what Shakalicious is? Like, what person
Oh,
represents the
Shaquille
brand,
O'Neal
I
stuff?
yeah, his candy.
I'm sure there probably might be, but
You never actually looked for it?
no.
I will tell you this, as weird as it sounds...
Well,
if you
because
had
of
the-
fucking Trump and his stupid tariffs, almost anything American has been pulled up any of our shelves.
Yeah. I'll say this. If you find it, like if it's ever there and you find it, do yourself a favor. Don't go for his regular head-shaped ones. Go for these sour candies. It's got watermelon, mixed berry, and pineapple. And they're like, when you compare them to like a Sour Patch Kid or something that could be way more sour, those are mild. You would love those though.
I'm not a fan
These
of
are
Sour Patch
addictive.
Kids.
I'll say this. This compared to Sour Patch Kids would be an addiction if it wasn't so much more pricey than the damn other candy.
I don't buy candy very often because it costs too much.
Yeah. You know what's one thing that's crazy to think about though? Is you realize Shaq is like the only basketball star you could think of who, let me finish before you speak and say, oh, Jordan, blah, blah, is the only one who can make a shoe brand and actually try to make it intentionally affordable for all income levels, even though he's got his name associated to it. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he's got an actual shoe brand, and he's actually gone out of his way to make it as legally cheap as he's allowed to ensure people can actually get a name brand shoe for super cheap instead of paying $200 to $300 plus for a damn pair of Jordan and hope they're real, not fakes.
Oh, okay.
How often do you hear about that where like somebody that's a respected Hall of Fame legend from a sport of any kind says, hey, I'm gonna make this product, but I'm gonna make it as cheap as possible so any
I got me
consumer
greedy
can
as
afford it."
fuck.
That's what I'm saying. How often do you hear where they want to be reasonable so that people can afford the shit?
Not very often.
So when you have somebody like Shaq that's respected, you know he's doing something right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would love to, like, I don't think he has any, as far as I'm aware. Does Keanu Reeves have any sort of products that he has on himself that we're aware of? To know for a fact if he was, he would make sure that, like, all sales that he, like, any of the royalties he would get from it, right? Would go to the charities that he supports because he's a, what the heck's the word I'm thinking of there? Well, I know the word and my brain's just blanking.
We got a solid starting position. Way to go, bud.
Fourth? Okay, I'll take it. Ooh, I'm a Ding Dong's on pole this time.
See, it's varying, isn't it?
For now, after about race 9, it'll stop.
Philanthropist, that's what the word I was trying to think of. Like, you know for a fact, as a philanthropist, right? Meaning somebody that gives back to, like, charities and helps those that are in need than himself. if Keanu Reeves was to sell his own product line and he got royalties for it, you know for a fact he's going to send all his royalties to any charities he's legally associated with. I guarantee it. Just knowing it's Keanu.
Joe Moore and Barney
Just a
Hall
heads
from the
up, you've
beautiful
been
Arizona
breaking up.
desert at the 1 Mile Phoenix International
Cutting in and out
Raceway
quite a
for
bit.
today's Checker Auto Parts
I don't know.
500K. Barney, this is quite a
I'll talk
unique
to you
track.
later.
Tell us about it.
Boy,
Starting
it's beautiful
field.
here, right at the base of the
Okay.
Australia Mountains, and this is quite an interesting racetrack. First, it's known as the world's fastest 1-mile oval. Add to that the fact that each corner is slightly different, and it all adds up to some great racing.
I'm a lum
The
ding dong.
Nikon
I'm
car
through.
has had a run of impressive finishes at the speedways this season.
If you finish top 10 every week, then the championship becomes an attainable goal.
So
This
if we
team wants to
start,
get
we
the
got
big
water
money at the
first,
end of the
first,
year,
first,
so they're gonna
first.
be working even harder to keep up this string of top
And this is probably
finishes.
going to be another one.
The 12 car must have had problems in
Oh, we also won the
qualifying this
shootout,
week.
too.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting
Like
race
it.
for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
The 37 car sure has been consistent on these speedways this year.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's in for another great ride. Of course, what else is new? When we're at these tracks, he always seems to have a great race.
We'll get the back. Don't know. Ooh, Byron actually qualified decent this time.
Number 42, down low. 3 wide.
Oh, look at fucking Alfredo up here. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Remember that one, the 11 car.
Be careful. You're using up those tires.
3 wide, hold that line. We draw back a spot, let's push it. Okay, we're clear. Right side.
Yeah, because we were stuck on the outside and couldn't go anywhere.
Got one high.
Let's try to race a little clean. Oh, and now trouble. Trouble out on the racing track. Yellow flag wave.
Big crash! I just murdered like half the field. Oopsies. Oh god, they're still piling in.
The field races back to the line. We're just 4.5 seconds off the lead. Be patient.
No, because it's too early to pit.
The leader paces the field back as we get ready for a restart here. Green flag is in the air. They head down to turn number 1. Cars in the back try to race their way back up to the front. Meanwhile, the leader leads them down to turn 1. You're only 1 second behind the leader. The caution flag waves. The yellow is out for a problem out on the racetrack. Tough break out there. Now the field will race back to the start-finish line, battling for position. But we are under caution. Yellow is out.
You're clear.
Like, we're gonna bring it down pit road now. Oh, Icky Blicky. Really, Icky Blicky? Because this should be enough to get us to the end if we pit now.
And now one car peels off the track and heads down pit road. We're not quite sure down here in the pit stall if this is a scheduled or unscheduled stop, but he definitely needs to come in and make some changes here.
Because we can easily go 20 laps on fuel, so this is going to be... Yeah, we should be okay to make it from here now. As long as I didn't completely destroy the car. Somebody was on pit road.
Good pass. The 10 car is passing high. 3 wide. Hold that line. Still beside you.
Sorry, little bow wow.
Still there.
David Ragu.
We're up and out of position. All clear, buddy.
Leaders put about 5 seconds on it.
Got one high. Clear on both sides.
Actually, I should probably try to get to the front.
Drop high.
Easy on the bumping, buddy.
Because I'm sure there's going to be like 1 or 2 cars that are going to try to go the whole distance, so.
20 to go.
The 5 car. It's up high. Hold your line. You're still there. Be patient. Clear all around. Awesome job so far, buddy. The 7 car has got a run on you.
I hear that flappy from the 8. Hey, it's Custard.
Keep digging. We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader.
Clear on both sides. The 12 car up high. Nice pass. Clear.
E14.
Got one outside. The 18 car is still there.
And now Bravo, turn number 2 to the site. An accident will bring out the yellow flag. We will be under caution. The field now makes its way back
Top
to the
10.
line, but a tough break over to turn number 2. Brings out
Gonna
the
be
yellow
debris.
Clear on both sides. Hold it.
Debris!
3 wide.
The interval to the leader's about 3 seconds.
I knew that was going to happen. We're good. We don't need to pit. They're back to lead. Well, we got older tires than basically everybody else, so. More debris. Spin house. Oh. Caution is back out immediately. Immediately!
10, buddy. 10 laps to go.
Oh, no, something actually happened at the back of the field. Or, wait, no, the caution came up before they crossed the line. That's probably why. Oh, I seen it. I almost ran it over. Looks like the 7 has dropped debris.
Pace car is off, waiting for a green flag to get this underway, and the green flag is out. Here comes the field, racing back into turn 1. We're back under action.
Number 6 is going low.
Look at Newman up here.
Just 5 to go.
Well, I guess we're going to be 5 for 5.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
your fuel too far.
Since everybody left, what do you think we should play next there, Freddy? Oh, there's one car way off the pace.
The leaders are coming into pit.
Why? Why would you... Why are they pitting? I don't know.
You're making me nervous. Get in here for some gas.
They cross the stripe for the final time. 1 lap to go. The white flag is out. It's checkers a record. Don't hold back. The race to the line. Who will win this NASCAR Winston Cup Series?
Me!
This is it. The fans are on their feet. The checkered flag is in the air. The race for the win is on. Who will get it?
That's it. We win. Great job.
Winner, winner!
It's party time.
Costard gets the top
There
10.
weren't very many lead changes.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
The 66 car comes away with a win.
And rightfully so. He was fast all race long. That whole team deserves a lot of credit for a great win.
The 66 car had a run-in during the race with the 11 car.
That certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
All right, Freddy, what are we gonna play next? What should we play? What should we play next? What should we play next? What should we play next? Yeah, screw it. Feel. Oh. Oh yeah, Cardsim did get an update there last week or something, but really didn't add much. Considering we play with mods anyways. Oh, great. I told him his mic was breaking up and then he left.
Go!
Hey!
Sora, let's go.
Yeah.
This should help.
Oh, did I finally get an ability? I finally got ability! Woo! It's not this door. Nope. Oh, yeah, went the right way. Oh, it's quiet.
Yep.
Oh, oh,
Gosh, are these
he's the Heartless boys.
Let's
Oh,
go.
get him, Goofy. Do 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 do. Okay. Ooh, yeah, got actual vibration. First boss. What the? Okay, I literally just got one-shotted.
Yep. Oh.
Yep.
Gosh, are these
He's the Heartless boys.
Let's go. Get him.
Oh, needless to say, I was not expecting to get one-shotted.
This should help. This should help.
Don't give up!
Ha! Ha! Come on! Come on!
Oh, he lost bloody arms. Come off.
Come on!
Oh, man, it's Bill.
Jackpot. Dong. Brave warrior. Yuck, 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 yuck. Dead.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to
Yeah, the world's on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us
Find
find
the
the
king.
king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh.
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us.
Wishbone
Go.
runs on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the ice, they're all built rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
Booze and race cars. Dodro! Yay, we have another ability. Woo! Wait, okay. Oh, forgotten. Oh. Oh, awesome. Okay. Oh, dirt. True. Oops, didn't mean to go back in there. I can't afford it. We'll see. Oh. Oh, it's time for Alice in Wonderland. Wonderland. Boom.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, the queen should have my head for sure!
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That talks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Ooh.
Court is now in session. I'm on trial. But why? Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dared defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Off with your heads! Take care of the rabbit.
Come on! Ha! Come on!
How did I get up the first time? So missions 16, 17, and 18. Okay. So I guess I gotta go into the tree. Eh.
This should help.
I appear to be. Oh. Oh, because we can get over there now. Okay. Now when we're supposed to fight the stupid hearts or the Kurds. Alright. That's enough of this game. I know we only played it for a little bit, but that's enough of that. Steam, because why not? Ooh, Pumping Simulator has an update. What? I'm surprised this game actually got an update. Let's see here. New light slots. There's a new electric pump upgrade. Woo! Ooh, ooh. Okay, we got some new stuff going on here. Melt and spoil hour? Hmm. Oh, lemonade stand's been moved. No, because we still gotta update it. That's a mini. Fixed. Well, that's irrelevant. Addicted girlfriend? Uh-oh. Yeah, a lot of upgrades, a lot of fixes. Yeah, I'm surprised we got an update for that game. Oh, Rent a Car Simulator got an update. Oh, it's just really, I haven't had a fixed it since. Okay. What about anything else? No, don't fear so. Goose dick. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight there, Freddy. Even though I probably could do some other stuff, but I'm tired. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for the truck race. And everybody else, whee! Alright, until tomorrow, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye.